Hey everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Tuesday, October 31st, 2023. Time is 3:35 p.m. Jersey time. Okay, so I just go to my Facebook page here and I see that my ratings, some people have done some reviews on me. There it is, right there. So let's click on it. So far, my rating's gone down, which what I do when the rating goes down, that means I'm doing well. So I'm getting a rating of 2.5 with 36 reviews. Let's click on it and let's see what some people have had to say about me. Okay, 4 days ago, a person by the name of Hansen, he doesn't recommend Gunnison Undercover. He says, it's impressive to say the least. He takes the time to pull his dick out of his sister just long enough to look stupid on the internet in front of strangers. There it is. Hansen. All right, let's see what else we got here. This is on October 19th. Matthew Trimmer. He doesn't like me either. He doesn't recommend Gunnison Undercover. Probably a police academy reject who now hates the police. I'm sure this clown become a victim, he, she, it, they, them, whatever, will be calling the neighborhood meth head or dope fiend. This is a tactic that they use, people, see. They tell me I hate police, so when you're posting bad, see, this is all part of the plan with these narcissists, and their little flying monkeys enable it too. So, because I post pictures or stories about cops being arrested, and sometimes I make videos and I talk about it, but this is the tactic that they use. They think because, see, this is the rule. This is why people are afraid to say anything, because this is how they attack you. They'll call you a cop hater. Oh, you're a cop hater. Next time you need a cop, call yourself a crackhead. Well, I have to call the cop. Who's going to take the report? But this is one of the things they do. They tell you that you're dumb, you live in your mother's basement, you're a keyboard warrior, all these things. But, they're more disturbed by the fact that I posted a story about a cop doing something, say like got caught with 100 pictures of little kids, and I report that and I offer my thoughts on it. They're more pissed off that I posted this story than they are the fact that the cop had 100 pornographic pictures of little kids, or the cop had sex with a 1-year-old, or a cop was raping some woman or harassing some 50. That's the mentality that we're dealing with here, people. This is the sickness that's out there. These extreme nut jobs. There's no. You can put all the information and evidence in front of them, there'll still be a denial. It's James Freeman said in one of his videos, says, what's it going to take for you bootlickers out there to open your eyes? Anyway, Matthew Trimmer, here he is right there. There we go. We're going to get a view. Is it going to get a view? I don't know. Who the hell knows? Anyway, let's go on to the next one. This is on July 23rd. And this is from Andrew O'Brien, and he doesn't recommend me either. He says, loot drop if I ever saw one. And let's see, there's a comment on there. Oh, I put down, always good to hear from a blue willy gobbler. And there is, there he is. It's going to get his 5 seconds of fame. Let's continue. Okay, here we go. July 23rd of this year, and this is from Allan Gamble. You know this guy lives in his mom's benevolent and dreams of Antifa. Okay, so we got some responses on here. Let's see what is happening. It's quite telling that you just repeat the same reviews over and over. Accuse others of your own doings was a popular thing in the 1940s Germany, where you seem like you'd fit in. Well, I don't know what stories you got on me that I'm accusing others of doing the same thing myself. So, all right, let's see what I had to say here. Anaya GST, this is, some bogus. It's a cop. It's some cop. It's got a picture of a dog on there. It's probably his girlfriend. Of course I repeat the reviews. Your heroes keep doing the same crapola. What more can I say about child molesters, rapists, drunks, liars, and violent people? Okay, it responded back, oops, you forgot to log in as your other account. My other account? I only have 2 accounts, people. One is my personal account, and the other is Gunnison Undercover. So I posted a link to the Blue Line Child Predators video, and so anyway, there it is. I think I might have blocked this one. So I just got tired of hearing their ramble. You know, see, when they don't have a leg to stand on, they don't have, well, I don't know, I forget what the word is, but they don't have a leg to stand on. So what they do is they use name calling. They call you names rather than throwing the facts back at it, and so that's what they do. You know, they accuse you of things that they're just speculating. I'm thinking it's going to piss me off, but it does not bother me. It does not piss me off, because when you speak of somebody, and that includes me, when I speak of somebody, it defines who I am, not the person I'm speaking of. So when he wants to say all these things, it says about him, because he's throwing information out that he has no way of knowing or validating, whatever. So, yeah, but that's a typical thing, you know. You repeat the same reviews over and over, yeah, because your bad cops keep doing the same crap. I don't tell them to keep going out and downloading child porn. I mean, I'm doing the stories on the same crap I see in the news all the time. Child porn, underage sex, statutory rape, stalking, you know, looking into the police database to get information on a girl. Okay, this is from Diane Crow. This is on June 27th of this year. He is a hater and doesn't respect law enforcement. Imagine that. And I said, that's right. I hate bad cops and those who enable and make excuses for them. Run along, Blue Willy Gobbler. Again, I'm posting stories every day that come out in the news about cops and what they're doing. That makes me a cop hater. Funny. Every cop I ever met, most cops that I come in contact in a non-legal situation, there's no problem with me and them. I'm cordial to them. I got stopped not too long ago by a Monmouth County Sheriff's deputy. We had a nice conversation. There was no problem. If I got a ticket, it was still a nice conversation. I was in the wrong. I had a tail light that was completely out. So I was nice to him when he walked up. Even these cops come up and talk to me civilly, they're nice to me. You know, it's the old rule. You're nice to me, I'm nice to you. And if what I'm doing by posting stories on Facebook and making videos and offering my First Amendment guaranteed opinion of what I think, if that makes me a cop hater, then so be it. I mean, we're supposed to stand by and not say anything about cops that have sex with 1-year-olds, cops that have over 100 pictures of little kids, cops driving drunk and killing people, cops shooting people for no reason. We're supposed to just stand by, and not say anything, because if we do say something, that means we hate cops. All right, this is on June 13th. Phil Stanton, he doesn't recommend me either. It's amazing. Clearly, he couldn't pass the background investigation. He sits at home hating what he wishes he could be. And let's see what I said. And you're nothing but a blue line swine that couldn't make it in the private sector, so you chose to live off the backs of those with real jobs. And, all right, well, he couldn't pass the background investigation. Well, I think I could pass the background investigation. Shows you how much you know about me. He sits at home hating what he wishes he could be. I do not wish to be a police officer. I will be honest. I wanted to be a police dispatcher, not so much because it was police, but because I'm into two-way radios, and that's really my line of work that I've done for the past 40 years. And, you know, it's just cool. I can remember as a kid sitting home hearing the scanner. Boy, I like to be the police dispatcher. But they only hire women and their relatives or neighbors to do that kind of stuff. Well, there he is, Phil Stanton. Thinks I failed a background check, and he thinks I stay at home hating. I got news for you. I'm home for about 9 hours a day. I'm out working all day and doing things. I don't spend my time hating anybody. Okay, this is from Scott Kelton, this was March 26th. He says I'm a toothless, uneducated troll. Toothless? No, I got a few teeth missing, but I'm not toothless. And as far as uneducated, I have graduated high school and I have some college behind me, of local college. I studied music. So this one is from, all right, here we go. That's Scott Kelton right there. Okay, let's see what the next one has to say, and then we'll wrap it up. This is from March 22nd of this year. This guy is an absolute tool. Probably broke the law and did time, which explains why he hates the police so much. Tried to call him out a few times on my other page, and he blocked me. He's deranged and has a warped view of reality. Probably some jobless loser who sits behind a computer all day. And let's see what I said. And I said, oh, this is what you defend. And it's a video, it's the link to my Blue Line of Child Predators headline video. Well, there he is. Right there. This is absolute tool. This has been the latest word I know. It's the word tool. Probably broke the law. No, sir, I did not break the law. You can do a background check on me and zero. Nothing. Couple traffic tickets. And I think the last traffic ticket I got was 10 years ago. All right, tried to call him out a few times on my other base. Now, what he was doing was getting on there, calling me names and things like that. And after a while, it's like, all right, I'm not going to give you a platform for your name calling and all of that. And you want to have a serious, you want to have a civil conversation? We'll have one. But if you're going to sit there and call names and stuff like that, hurl insults, I'm going to block you. Simple as that. He's deranged and has a warped view of reality. Well, I'll leave that up to you viewers out there as to how deranged I am. I think I'm pretty altogether. I think my oars are both the same size. I think I'm doing all right. That's the problem. Sometimes you have, when your brain is too in touch with reality, that can cause problems because you see things that other people don't see. And I've spent my life watching other people, particularly as I've gotten older, and I'm always interested in seeing how other things are, investigate anything to do with reality, like, you know, what it's like to be a plumber or work this kind of job or do this kind of thing or go somewheres and hang around in a different neighborhood and be around different type of people. I like that stuff because it's reality. I'm attracted to reality. That's, you know, my eyes like to see reality. And, you know, I've seen videos of the atrocities that took place in Iraq, people getting their heads cut off. You know, it sickens me. And sometimes I wish I didn't see it, but, you know, it's just a constant reminder of reality, and reality is not what you want it to be. It's what it wants to be. And see, probably some jobless loser who sits behind a computer all day. No, right now I have 2 steady jobs. I have a third as needed type of, as I'm available job, and then I got a side hustle. So right now I'm working, let's see, one job is 32, the other is 15. So what is that, 42, 47? I'm working about 50 hours a week. And when I'm not working, I'm out and about. And I really don't get home till like 10 o'clock. I get home at night. I get situated, smoke up, hit my vape, get a nice buzz. I put Beavis and Butthead on and maybe watch Seinfeld if I can stay awake enough. And that's it. I fall asleep, lights out, and I'm back up at 7 o'clock in the morning and go out the door and do the same thing over again. I work 6 days a week. And then sometimes on Sunday. So no, I'm not jobless. I've never, and if I was jobless, not for long. I get jobs very quick. I have many skills. And I sit behind a computer all day. No, I do not sit behind a computer all day. Sometimes I sit behind a control panel all day for 8 hours. Sometimes I'm sitting in the car staring out the window as I drive to do another job. So, staring at the computer all day, nah, that's not happening. So, anyway, that's the reviews on me. like to see some good reviews out there. Some people who like to support me, but it's always good to hear. You know, when they're hurling insults and names at you, that means what you're doing is working, in my opinion, because you are when you do things like that, like I did here, putting these videos out, and people call you names and all that. What you're doing is you're questioning their view of what it is that you're talking about. In this case, here's bad cops. So they think all cops are great, and if something happened to the cop and the citizens, it's the citizen's fault. That's how they look at it. And when you question that, that questions their train of thought, their view. So that's what triggers, you know, when somebody says something, you get mad at what they said because they're questioning your view of something. So that's how it's easier. When you know that, then it's easier not to allow their behavior to determine your behavior. So anyway, all right, folks, I hope you liked this video. I hope it was entertaining for you. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Till next time, people.